will do it. No matter what type of game it is, she will play it. Because she's a crazy reviewer, gamer. Hopefully this song is shorter for you guys. Because she thinks the last one was too long. But she still is a crazy cat lady, you gamer. Hopefully this is the last one because like before, I don't like singing these songs.
CrazyCatLady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational and entertainment purposes. Hello, everybody. Went and saw Aladdin. Don't worry, Trent paid for it, not me. I didn't pay for one single thing. We didn't eat popcorn, so did not have to do any of it. But still, what did I think of Will? How did Will do? How did the rest of the movie do? Well, I'm pretty sure our old friend Robin Williams would have been proud of the new friend that we have here. Sure, this friend may be scary, maybe when he's blue, but he's still as charming as you were when you back in the 90s. Yes, he is our friend. So let me show you how this whole new movie was for me. So, let's begin where they started. Basically, you guys know the story, but they changed it and stuff like that. So, the way the movie started, you guys want me to rate it first before I start spilling the beans? Actors that I think Will did a good job. I think Robin, we really would have been proud of him. And Jasmine's actress, she was really good. This movie is more of hers than Aladdin's, if anything. That's what's sad about it, because the guy who played Aladdin, he did okay, but compared to her, that's why I say it was just okay. This movie was more of Jasmine's movie. They should call it Jasmine. That's what I think. Yep, because that actress was great. Jafar, this new guy, he made Jafar look like a car salesman. He was not as good as the old Jafar. I miss the old Jafar. So, basically, I give it a 7 out of 10. Gotta get my boo.
You're a boo. I'm Raja.
But you said you're a guy, so you're my boo.
Oh, right. So I'm not Raja. I'm not a boo. I'm Sully. Mr. Crazy Kid, because it's nighttime. I gotta go hunt. So, I give this movie over paws and my tail. See you later, Miss Pretty Mighty. I gotta go hunt.
I know, Sully. Go hunt. Martha's gotta spill the beans.
I know. Spill the beans. I'll stay if I want to.
So, he's not staying.
Bye!
So, I'm trying to spill the beans for people who have not seen the movie or don't want to see the movie or whatever. Basically, this movie begins with Will and the handmaiden telling their kids how they started like about Aladdin and stuff like that. He sings the opening song. I come from a land from the faraway place where the Campbells and Bulls grow. That one. And basically he's singing it right when up to the part where we see Aladdin in the streets, because they show Jafar putting the guy in the cave, but we didn't hear them talk. Mostly was heard we heard Will Smith singing, which Will still got it after all these years. He still can sing, even though he is as you know, he's mostly retired his singing, but he still has got it. But so they skipped on the part where they showed they kind of like switched up a little bit. The part where we saw Jasmine like saying her and her dad had her and the Sultan had the argument. 3 days. She has 3 days to get married and stuff like that because she's gonna turn 16 soon. But they do show that later on. But basically, right when Will Smith's done singing, we see Aladdin and Abu start stealing stuff, like he's stolen a necklace from a woman, and right after he get money to get food. And he does in the cartoon, he hands the food to two kids. And this is when he sees Jasmine give 2 pieces of bread from the bread guy to 2 kids. And he wants to have her bracelet that belongs to her dad, belongs to her mom that, passed away. Because she wasn't in the original at all. They didn't really mention her except for when the Sultan said her mother wasn't nearly so pretty. But that's when the store guy wants to have the bracelet, and Aladdin grabs it and pulls off an apple and gives that to him, and he still has the bracelet. So this is why they're getting away. This is when they do the song where this is when they do "Street Rat Scoundrel, Take That." Not so fast, guys. Ripping hoses, taking flash guys. That one. And they did that one. And this is when Jasmine has to jump over the thing like she did, where Aladdin convinced her to do it, and they back to her home, back to Aladdin's home, and Aladdin doesn't know that Abu has the bracelet now because he shows him the view and stuff like that. But here we learn that in this version, the queen, or what they call the queen, basically in Agrabah, was killed. Now they don't reveal this in the movie, but I guess we can guess who killed her. But they don't reveal it in the movie. But it would have been okay if they did. But when she's time for her to figure out, because she sees one of the princes that are she's supposed to marry, meet her, and heading over to the palace. So she tells Aladdin, "I have to go," and she's telling Aladdin that she's not the princess. She's one of the handmaidens instead, and Aladdin doesn't know this because he figures that by the bracelet that she worked in the palace at least. So that's what Jasmine said. So she's just as bad as him by lying to him right here. You guys know what happens later on. So she leaves, and this is when they do the joke, when she starts to leave and head back to the palace. He bumps into one of the princes, and the whole entire thing where he calls her "Out of my way, street rat!" And Aladdin says, "I wish it was you for some manners. And I can treat you some manners, but they don't do the joke that you guys love so much, the one I love so much, Look at that, Abu! It's not every day you can see a force with 2 rear ends. They don't do it! But they still, he says, he still does the home and her joke that the guy still comes to come back and says, you'll be nothing but a worthless street rat. You were born a street rat, you'll die a street rat, and only your friends will mourn you. So, they forgot the part I loved, but they still did it. So, they do the Hunter song where riff rat, street rat, I don't buy that song. And, well, this going on, he decides to go and take back because Abu kept the bracelet, and so Jasmine thought Aladdin was a thief, but was just really Abu keeping the bracelet. You know Abu. So he decided to return the bracelet to her by heading into the palace and sneaking in. And while this is going on, he's like, Jasmine and her handmaiden are talking about stuff and about meeting the other princes, because Raja, Raja tries to form one part like she does, like Raja always does. And when Aladdin gets there, after he sneaks around the guards, and the handmaiden had to pretend to be Jasmine, had to be the princess, and basically was being terrible at it, but Aladdin still was falling for it. So, but basically they said Raja needs a bath. Like Aladdin says, I'm pretty sure Raja can clean the cat, the tiger can kill it itself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. I agree. Raja can do that. I see my cat do it all the time. Right, Sully? Yeah, we clean ourselves. Cats do that. Right, Sully?
Yeah, we use our tongues. You guys know that, but right now I already cleaned myself earlier, so I won't do it right now.
But, yep, cats clean themselves. So, and this is when Aladdin, starts flirting with Jasmine and stuff like that, and takes her hair tie away from her, and says, I'll return this later. Yeah, right now he's cleaning himself. He's just being nice. He doesn't want to do it in front of you guys. So, let's see. This is when Aladdin leaves, like right now, and this is when Jafar and the guards capture him and stuff like that, and take him to the Cave of Wonders. Here, Jafar does not dress as an old man. The guy who played him is not exactly that old, so it wouldn't exactly work. So I don't think so it's kind of a good thing. And here, Jafar gives him some hints, she knows that being Jafar and stuff like that, saying she'll never love you for being what you are. You have to work yourself up, because like I did. Because apparently in this version, Jafar is just a guy who worked his way up. But you know how he does it by killing people like he does earlier. He killed somebody, one of his servants. So we're getting the wrong guy, like he did in like they did in the beginning of the movie. So he worked his way up the bad way, and he telling Aladdin to do the same exact thing here. Yeah, right. Aladdin's gonna listen to you. So, he's gonna say, I'll help you, the whole entire way. If you get me the lamp, I'll make you riches to impress the princess. So they take him to the Cave of Wonders, And Jafar says, "Don't touch any of the treasures, just the lamp." So Abu and Aladdin go into the cave. Like, only one may enter here. Yep. I never get the one part because Abu goes in there with him, but still. And like Abu's and Aladdin are both wooed by the treasure, and Aladdin has to make sure that he doesn't touch it. Even Aladdin's tempted because he saw one of the crystals and almost touched it, and Abu slapped him. So this is when he sees the magic carpet. And the magic carpet is trapped under a stone, and Aladdin has to help him get out. So this is when he sees the lamp, and he goes up to the top like he does while he's walking up there. He kicks one of them, a red gem down there, and Abu, he has to reach for it. So right when Aladdin grabs the lamp, that's when Abu grabs the red gem, and we hear, "It's the time. You have touched the royal treasure. Now you'll never see the end out of this cave again." Stuff like that. So the magic carpet takes him out there, and this, Jafar won't let him get out, so he tries to stop him after Aladdin hands him the lamp, but Abu takes it from him, and the cave shuts, and both Abu and Aladdin and the magic carpet are both stuck down there, but Aladdin doesn't know that Abu took it, and Abu shows him, "You hairy little thief!" But still, we gotta find a way to get out of here. And and he looks at the carpet and asks him, "How do we get out of here?" So, and the carpet points at the lamp. So this is when we see our Will Smith, and he does the song. He does "You Never Had a Friend Like Me" song. He's gonna wail him out. "Yeah, boo. I've never a friend like him." So the song was really good. It's not as, he still can't top our Robin Williams, but it still was really good. I loved it. Like I said before, I bet our Robin Williams would be proud of him if he was still here. And this is when the song ends, and he and Aladdin still doesn't get it because he was too busy dancing. "I still don't understand. I still need some instructions." And Will says, "Instructions was the song." So he gives him the whole entire deal that I cannot make somebody fall in love with you. I can't bring someone back from the dead. But he doesn't say the other one where I can't kill someone either. But I guess there's only 2 rules this time. So this genie can actually kill somebody. Wow. So, but don't worry, he doesn't do that. But still, they should have brought that one up, because that's a little gray area. Because they do say that a lot in this movie. We're gonna have to make a little gray out of it. The way Aladdin tricks the genie in this one is by not touching the lamp, because you have to touch the lamp when you make the wish and say, "Genie, I wish blah 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 blah," but you have to touch the lamp when you're doing it. You can't just, if you touch the lamp, you can't just say, "Genie, I wish to be rich," or I wish to be out of this cave. You have to be touching the lamp that says, "I wish to be out of this cave." But Abu grabbed the lamp and pretend to say, "I wish to be out of this cave," and he whisked himself out, but like I said, Aladdin wasn't touching it. So when the genie found out, like, okay, this time every single other time you will have to be touching the lamp. So, and Aladdin doesn't want her to deal, like, what would you wish for? Because he says, like, he says he wishes to be free. So Aladdin makes the deal. I keep my first 2 wishes. On the third one, I set you free. And so, like, let's make some. So he starts thinking, like, about, like, and he mentions Jasmine, like, and here where Will Smith starts to sound like Hitch, which a good movie. So it's more like he's like we're wondering this is Hitch's origin. So where he like help boys find their girl. Maybe this is his origin. So he wishes to be like he's thinking about how the genie keeps on how to tell him how to do the prince one, and he like shows another prince over there. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a Prince of Bel-Air reference over there. That's what he's doing right there. Like I want to go home. Like this one over here saying I want to go home. Like, we'll get you home. We'll get you back to Bel-Air. So this is he like makes the wish, and it takes him like 3 different outfits to make where Aladdin looks good, and he has to make Abu into an elephant. And now he does the song. When they get to Agrabah. Prince Ali, baby, you see how you bob. And Will does his own style on this song a lot. He does not mention the 2 lines I swear was Robin's lines. He doesn't do Fabulous June's I Love the Feathers, or Time to Got Golden Candles. He doesn't say oh, they look lovely, June, and then they do show the peacocks, but it's like fabulous. I love the feathers. He doesn't do those 2 lines because those 2 lines are Robin's lines, but he does when Robin like Prince Ali, fabulously, Bawa. He does turn into a girl. He does dress as a girl right there. So yes, he does do some, but he does not turn into different animals like Robin Williams did. So he is doing some of his own versions, but some of the jokes he does still do. But I'm happy he's actually doing his own ones, and he like right on top of ostriches on top during this entire time, and he's asking the Sultan, when do you want me to stop? And like the Sultan's like has his hand on top of the balcony, like up, and then he keeps on singing and like puts his hand down. Like he's like letting the Sultan pick when to stop. And then this is when they enter into there, and Aladdin messes up how to press Jasmine, because Jasmine leaves during the song, and he like pretty much says jam and a lot of jam. And like here's Genie here trying to help him do it right, but he keeps on saying you are the prize, but you are worth a lot of money, like basically making him fool himself. Like, Aladdin, cut it out. Genie, you should have brought a book. Like, how to win a girl. Step 1, do not say she's a prize. Step 2, don't say that she was worth a lot of money. Don't do that. Girls hate that. I do. So does apparently does Jasmine. So we are not prizes, okay? Not that way. So he did not get her that time, and so there's a party afterwards. Apparently, the other suitors are still there, because one of the suitors that Raja tried to eat still there, and walks up to Jasmine during the party. And here is Aladdin still sad and not knowing how to get her. And the genie says, I want to have a party because I've been dropped in that dumb lamp, so I want to have a party. Do not ruin this for me. So he pushes him with magic over to Jasmine, and he says, sorry for calling you a prize, and do you want to dance? And Jasmine says yes. So they dance, and Aladdin does not know how to dance, so the genie makes him do the right moves. But he might have got a little overboard because he did too many backflips. And this is when they head back, and this is before the entire thing with the carpet. And he asks the genie to go up there and distract the handmaiden, because him and the handmaiden have a thing for each other. So he gets him and the handmaiden walk and have a little stroll, and he gives the handmaiden flowers, and the handmaiden loves it. But so Aladdin gets there on the carpet and sees Jasmine, and Jasmine was looking for Prince Sully, obviously looking for Babwa, and obviously she can't find it because it doesn't exist. So the genie created Babwa on there on the lamp on the map, and he and Aladdin pointed out. But before he said Fantasyland, and made it look like Disneyland, and then right after that it says be yourself. So because Aladdin, the genie only made him look like a prince, he didn't change what's on the inside. So they did a whole new world song. Still not, it's not as good. This Jasmine can sing really good, but it's mostly been around Agrabah. They didn't go to Egypt, China. I didn't see that stuff like that, or Greece. They didn't do that. They just mostly went around Agrabah, because this Jasmine wants to be the Sultan. So she wants to be able to rule Agrabah herself, not have to have one of her suitors do it, or have her dad do it. She wants to do it herself. She wants to live up to her mom's name, stuff like that. So, and when they get back, after when Jasmine figures out who he really is, because he points out it's a shame that Boo's not down there, and she figures out it's her, but he lies that he's still Prince, so you guys are just as bad in this version. So they head back, and they can stage stuff that Aladdin still did not tell her, but Jasmine figured out still, because she's telling her handmaiden I know what's going on here. So basically, that's basically it about that part. And this is when the next day, this is when Jafar has the guards take him. Before he almost had him with the staff, but Genie stopped him earlier. Aladdin explained to him there's another guy, because he guessed that there's always a leader. Somebody always wants to, it's power hungry, and Genie will figure out that's the guy. Yep, that's the guy. So they do the whole entire thing where they try to kill him by putting him inside the water, he drowns, and Abu and the carpet bring the lamp to him and drop it in there. So pretty much when Aladdin's about to die, he grabs the lamp and go but he's half dead. So the genie brings out a piece of paper and makes him sign it by his dead body and has him hold the lamp and he wishes him to get out there. I thought we said he coughed up a bunch of water. He said no more favors. Well, I didn't. I made you use your second wish. So yeah, there. But you still saved my life, buddy. It was mostly a team effort by Abu and the carpet. So this is when and they had that big long fight about a couple minutes later about I can't do this on my own, stuff like that. After he breaks Jafar's staff and Jafar gets put away in the back, and the Sultan figures out that Jafar is not a good guy, and so this is when him and the genie had their fight, and he goes off on his own, and the genie goes back to the lamp because the genie thought he was going to get set free, but he thought he can't do this on his own. What if Jasmine finds out? I lose her. So they wander off, and that Iago listens on it. I like this version of more Iago because I already heard about how to go Garga free. He's not as annoying as this version, so I love this is the only world I can handle Gilbert Godfrey, but kind of like this guy better. He's not that bad. So Iago goes and tells him about it, and this is when he walks off and he bumps into Jafar, but he doesn't know he's bumping into Jafar because there's a big yellow thingy, and he grabs the lamp, and he walks back home and does another rendition of Street Rat, I Don't Buy That song, but a little longer. And Jafar heads back there and wishes that he's the Sultan, and they give the head guard give the head guard Brazier, I think his name was. I'm sorry if I get his name wrong. They don't say that one wrong that much in the older version and the newer version. It's been forever since I watched the older series too. So they gave him a little arc, saying that it's the law, you have to listen to the Sultan. So at first he chooses Jafar, and Jasmine has a great song after she tells Raja to calm down and the guards take her away. She has a great song. I might look that one up and download one because that one was good. I swear these songs have to be from the Broadway one that they play at Disneyland or the play, but because that one was really good. So she won't be quiet because this whole entire time her arc is she has to Jafar keeps saying you had to learn to be quiet and just be there, look pretty, and so I won't be quiet. I will not back down, like that, something like that. So, and she makes the head guard encourage him by reminding him that his dad was loyal. It's okay that you're breaking your honor, but and the guard said, okay, I'm loyal to the princess and the old sultan, and him and the other guards that stood with him get sent down to the dungeon and stuff like that. And this is when he makes the second rich that I wish to be the most powerful sorceress in the world. One. And this is when Aladdin gets back there, and he like makes everything disappear. He like tries to kill almost tries to kill the Sultan, and like he like can't Aladdin races for the lamp, and he almost gets it, but Jafar's Iago sees it, and he puts him right there, and does the whole entire reveal that he is Aladdin, and sends him to the farthest reach of the world, and Genie sends, like when Jafar's not looking, the carpet to him. So, and the carpet takes him back, and they did the whole entire thing, but they kind of switched up a little bit because they have the marriage where Jafar makes it where he makes Jasmine try to marry him, but it's not as creepy as was not in the older version, because this guy's not that old, because Jafar was really old in the older version compared to this guy. So, and Jasmine sees Aladdin coming on the carpet, so she grabs the lamp and throws over and what does this Jafar do? He acts Iago. It makes Iago down there, but what does he turn Iago into? He likes a giant parrot, an evil giant parrot, and hunting them down. It was creepy. It was he turned Iago into an eagle. So basically, and poor Boo's running with the lamp. So basically, Iago does get the thing back, but the Sultan turns Iago back to kicks the staff out of him and makes Iago back to normal. So Iago has to carry the lamp back as a normal parrot up to Jafar, and they don't do the giant snake, so this is okay. I'm kind of happy they didn't do the giant snake. I'm happy that's in the older version. Let's keep that one in the older version. I don't want to see what they would make that CGI giant snake in this version. I don't want that. So, but still, we do see the whole entire thing where Aladdin, but I'm not sure, but Genie kind of shows him his chains. I'm not sure that was really a hint. Because after when he starts trying to trick him that you're not the most powerful person here, but because later on the genie figured out that what he's doing, so he made him wish he's a genie, and that was terrifying too. Yeah, you thought Will Smith Blue was terrifying? This guy was terrifying. They didn't make him look red, but still, he was terrifying. So, he didn't have a master, so, a send-off, he usually does. And Aladdin wishes for him to be free, wishes the genie to be free, but, he, offers him to be a better prince, and he even offered to find a way to break the law, but by the law not be written there. But still, Aladdin wishes him to be free. And he mostly just turns into a man. So it's mostly him being a human. And he goes on him and the handmaiden goes off together. So for people who don't know, whenever the animated series, not Robin Williams, because he did not play him in the Return to Jafar or the TV show. He Dan Castellaneta, the guy who played Homer Simpson, played him in those two movies, those two ones. Robin Williams didn't play him till the third movie, after the guy who did DreamWorks, Jeffrey Katzenberg, left. Yep, bet you guys didn't know that. So that's why he might sound a little different in those two movies, in Return to Far and the TV show. Now you know. The more you know. So, but in that TV show, Genie had a girlfriend. Her name, and so they just brought what from the TV show into the movie. So, but his girlfriend was a genie. This one's just this one's a regular human. So basically, the genie got turned into a human in this version. That's what it basically seems like, since the human's playing him. So, but he probably is still a genie. This is hard to tell with this version, but they went off to see the world, and the Sultan makes Jasmine the Sultan, and makes it where it's her choice to pick Aladdin, but Aladdin walks away and leaves, and Jasmine finds him and asks for back her hairdo, her hair tie. So, I liked it. Sully liked it. So, I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe. Maybe Lion King we'll find out if that one still can be king. See you guys later. Bye-bye.